been an eventful 2 days so far of our tour to Red Bull Leipzig. Just what have you made of the experience? Obviously, we saw the academy, the stadium, the facilities, and the technologies that they're using. What have you made of everything so far?
I think it was a very, very, very great experience, especially starting from Wednesday when we met the head of academy and also outlining the plans of the academy, the players' pathway, and also in terms of the individual player development. Very, very, very interesting. And also when you look at how they develop their players and you look at home also, you see that we are not far apart. Same concept, different age groups, and also in terms of the coaches, also upskilling of coaches, because if you want to produce better players, you also have to make sure that you upskill the coaches, which is very, very, very critical. And also you look at the relationship also between the academy and the first team and how they interact. Also the layout in terms of the juniors looking up to get to the first team. Every step very, very important, from the age group of 12, as he was explaining that the boys from age group of 12, the dressing room is a little bit smaller. They're always looking forward to get to 13, 14, because as you grow, as you go old, up as you go up, the dressing room gets a little bit bigger. So you're always looking forward to get to the next age group. And also get to 17 and 19, looking up to the first team because they are closer to the first team. Wherever they are in the gym, you can see opposite side, the first team players are training there, they're doing their rehab. So you can say the vision is there, the dream is always stays alive in terms of these players, also making sure that they always be reminded and inspired that one day I want to be there. It was very, 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 very good. And also you look at the facilities, the investment that they made in terms of the facilities. You see the serious business. You can see the vision from where the team started until now, up until now. You can see that they've got a big vision, and also in terms of where they are going, player orientated. Also in terms of the development, making sure that they get them young and develop for themselves, and also making sure that they're closing the gap between themselves and the clubs that are bigger clubs, Bayern and Leverkusen. So very, 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 very interesting. I was in the stadium also. You saw the stadium, the branding. Once you set a foot inside the stadium, you can feel that you are in Leipzig, Red Bull Leipzig. So very, very, very small details. You get into their building. Also, you step into the change room, the away change room. Also, small details where you see the bull also, because now you are getting into the Leipzig change room. You can see the bull is against you all the time. When you get into the dressing room, is against. When you get out of the dressing room, is chasing you. So when you get into the home dressing room, the bull is with you. And those are small details where you realize that, no, I'm at home. I'm a bull and I have to go for a fight, and I have to make sure that I go for a kill. So very, very, very interesting tour, I must say. Overall, it was eye-opening. And also in terms of the technology today, we saw how they also develop their players in terms of technical skills. They have the technological area there where technically they make sure that their players, in terms of their technique, passing, receiving, the basic technique, passing, receiving, scanning, very, very, very important, because you can just assign the player into that zone where he's able to go there and make sure that in terms of he improve his technique by you not being there, because you know that there are cameras all over there. You can just go in there and get the data.
I want to, having seen this, having experienced all of this, what would you say Sundowns can expect? Because now you had a taste of that side, that is your bread and butter, Sundowns. Now you've come and you've experienced this. With them coming to Sundowns in May, what is it that Sundowns can expect? I know it's an exhibition match, but still they are coming through for us, as you can see.
Yeah, it's an exhibition match where the partnership is going to strengthen, obviously. But when it gets to the business of the day, which is on the field, obviously they have to be competitive because both teams, big teams, and also a lot of aspiration between the two teams. So I think we also have to make sure that we are ready for them because it's a very, very interesting team, I must say. In terms of their culture and also how they play, I think it's very, very, very interesting team. And I know that for us, it will also give us an indication of where we are in terms of global football. So I'm looking forward. I know that our boys also will be ready for this game. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting. Hopefully also we'll bring some of our youngsters to make sure that we give them the run on the day, as much as also the head of academy saying maybe some of the youngsters will be given a chance to go to South Africa and make sure that they keep the dream alive. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Looking forward on the 29th of May, game where we are going to test each other and make sure that this partnership in terms of making sure that along with Red Bull, we grow this partnership and hopefully in future we can be able to exchange programs and personnel.
Master Coach, we don't usually get to speak to you. Maybe just a bit on the football. The title race, it's nice. Sundowns and Pirates are playing with each other. Sundowns dropped points last night. Makes it very interesting with the South Derby coming. Just how do you see the title going, and also do you think maybe Sundowns can use the experience that they've gained over the years maybe to go over the line?
Yes, I've got full trust in the boys. I think so far we've got an upper hand. I know that yesterday we dropped points, but we still have a couple of games to go. We've got the endurance. We know how to be able to go all the way, especially the last couple of games. I know it's going to be very intense team playing teams that are fighting for relegation. Some teams trying to fight for the top 8. It's not going to be easy, but I know that with the experience of our boys also in the CAF and the depth in the squad, I think we will be able to make sure that we compete until the last game, and I'm hopeful that we'll lift this one also.
How sweet would the victory in the CAF Champions League be? Sundowns in the final for a fourth time in total, second time consecutively. They stand to win their first trophy since 2016. It's 10 years, it's a lot. We know the team has been fighting for that. The squad they've been building, management they've been bringing in, has all been towards that. How nice would it be that all that hard work turns into victory?
I think it's gonna be very sweet. I think also if you look at the way things went in terms of the group stages, how we qualify into the group stages, going to the knockout stages, it was not easy. But after that, I think the boys fought very hard to make sure that we get to where we are now, which is the final. And I know that everyone is looking forward to the final. We have been chasing this thing for too long. I think we are very, very, very close to this, and it will be very, very sweet to put the second star on the jersey. But I know that it's not going to be easy. As they say, success is sweeter when achieved under tough times, unlike when it comes on a silver plate. I think the boys have tried hard. They make sure that they pay their dues, they pay their school fees. Where we are now is up to us. What do we do? But I've got trust and belief in the boys and the technical team. But most importantly, also our supporters to make sure that they rally behind the team, and so that we can go for the last lap. But I've got trust and belief that this time around we're gonna put the star on our chest, the second one.
Maybe last pick for the coach now. How are you enjoying this gig, this coaching thing?
Football is football. After playing football, you always feel like you have to give back to these youngsters and also make sure that those who are very talented, those who will be able to get an opportunity to play in the highest level, they are well prepared, especially in terms of being in the junior levels, making sure that we prepare them better so that when they get up there, the coaches are not going to start complaining about the technique, basic behavior. So we are really working hard. I know that in the juniors, Not much credit are being given to the junior coaches, but we know that we are not looking for glory. The only thing that we are looking for is to see these boys playing into the highest at the highest level, and we are sure that we are preparing them much better. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying, and I love it.